Visit BerlantNovak.supercast.com to sign up for a premium subscription. You can pay out of pocket. The out-of-pocket plan is $5 a month. What does it get you? Ad-free audio. None of this.
None of this
content,
chatter.
Extras, behind the scenes, audio, video,
access to
things.
Extras that we haven't even planned yet. Extras that are
know
going
what
to
we're gonna
shock
put on
you.
there.
You know what you're also going to get on premium that you're not going to get on the free feed? Specific product recommendations and obsessions of ours. We're going to strategically, and I'm sorry, but conceal specific brands so that only the subscribers get them. Again, if you are a free listener, we love you. We appreciate you. We want to thank you because we are now independent. So at the $5 level or the $10 level, you are directly helping us produce. Not helping us produce. You are producing the show.
In addition to the bonus content at the $5 level, your merch discount is a hearty 15% off. You ready for $10 a month? A little something we call a dear friend. If you're a dear friend, you get, of course, the ad-free audio. You get all the bonus content we were just talking about. You get a monthly bonus full video episode. For those of you who just love to kick back and watch, this is a full episode video just for the $10 tier.
And I really can't tell you, if you are supporting us at any level, how much it means. You have our gratitude runneth over, and it's because of you that we're able to keep doing this show. So thank you.
Again, that's BerlantNovak.supercast.com, or just go over to Instagram and find the link in the bio.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you go, we're there.
Two best friends, both alike in dignity.
Nurturing phantoms and courting the muse.
The hag divines when something must die.
Yes, that was Poog.
But this is huge.
The ego loves to seek,
but never to find. It was Berlant
and Novak
the whole time.
I am pumped to be here. Hi, Kate.
Me too. Hi.
I am pumped. Last night I was lying there going, oh, we got one tomorrow. We need one tomorrow.
We got one tomorrow. We need one tomorrow. What's that mug?
Chai lattes.
Saffron. We're talking about this. Saffron.
So I am hot for saffron. Okay.
By the way, if you're, I'm going to start this episode really quickly.
Yeah.
If you're not eating for brain health, it's brain health.
Get your blueberries.
My life has changed in a week, and here's how.
Cannot wait to hear how.
Original Poog style mornings could be huge. It's the morning.
Yeah.
It's the morning. It is the morning. Good morning. Last night, for the first time, maybe not the first time, but almost the first time, slept with the phone outside the bedroom. I'm going to say this very slowly. We cannot look at the phone first thing. Listen, I know no one wants to hear this. Everyone's driving off the road. Yeah, I know.
You literally cannot.
It's so hard.
I'm in a new world with the phone stuff, right? I have, two phones now because I got a new phone. So the old one has become the correspondence phone and it stays downstairs.
Oh, I didn't know you were doing my old system, my bad phone system. I lost my bad phone. I don't know where it is.
Except I don't like the naughty stigmatization. It can't be bad phone for me. So it's a little different.
Work phone?
Kind of. It's actually more like communication. Well, I call it correspondence. So I have a correspondence center, which was a chair with my old phone plugged into it, hooked up only to Wi-Fi. So I'm not getting text messages from non-iPhone users there. So now I've moved it to a little desk. It's not a desk. It's a bulletin board resting across two things. That's another story. DIY desk making, big for me. Always has been. IKEA Carl B. Butcher block countertop. People put atop two other things and they have a butcher block desk. Huge trend. Anyway, the phone stays down there. It's only on Wi-Fi. I have to walk my ass over to that desk to do any texting. And then I have my old computer there, which I'm a hacker for figuring out a way to work with despite half the keyboard being gone. And the point is, Chris caught me and he's like, what do you mean you're sending an email? You're not at your correspondence desk.
Interesting.
I go over there. It's like it's 1910. I have the law office. Okay. And that's where, the calls come in. And I write my letters back to the people. And out they go. Huge.
Vitamins.
Okay. That's the next piece of the morning.
D3K2. I listened to a rival podcast. I mean, it's horrendous. The Skinny Confidential. Have you heard this? They have like 14 billion follows or whatever. It's a couple. There's like Christian undertones. I don't know what's going on. I did a quick scan. They like have Ivanka Trump and shit on there. It's really weird. They're impossible. They're insufferable too.
I'm very
they're
confused
like
by the skinny
fitness
because
because that's a brand. I like bought mouth tape that was like the Skinny Confidential. I'm like, so is that their brand? I don't know what the hell is going on. I got fed them through something random, or then I was listening to Gary Brecka on there of the Gary Brecka smoothie that we had at Air One.
Remember when I was drinking the Gary Brecka smoothie every day for like 4 months?
And he's also some like one of these like freakish. There's always like these like freaks in like the health space or whatever, where it's like he's like, I'm not a doctor. Like, okay, well, it's important to be saying every 30 seconds as you say all this. He's like, I'm a human biologist, but then it turns out he just worked for like he was like an insurance guy. I don't know what the hell is going on. However, I absorbed what he said as complete truth and was ready to build my life around it, because he also shouted out, he was like, I'm not affiliated with them at all, but Perfect Aminos.
Well, they were in the Gary Brecka smoothie.
I know. So I'll tell you what Gary Brecka said, and I'm kind of convinced, like, okay, I guess I got to do this now.
Oh, this sent me on. I think you sent
I sent
me a
it to
text
you
about this
because he goes, here's what you need to be doing every day. You need to do fish oil or black seed oil if you want a vegan alternative.
Right.
He said you need D3 with K2. And then he went on this big thing about, and I don't even understand the goddamn what this means, methylated vitamins.
Because I did research after you told me.
So I'm trying to find a methylated multi. He said Thorn. He's like, I'm into Thorn. He's like, I'm not associated with them. I'm not associated with Symbiotica, but I like that stuff. So,
oh, he mentioned Symbiotica.
Yeah. So I purchased from Symbiotica at a pocket the glutathione packet.
And then what's happened?
By the way, it's fucking expensive.
You posted
guys.
on Instagram. Okay, I'm not on there, so I'm not looking. I get a text from my father.
It's so funny because it's still up. He can just access it on the gram.
Well, he wanted more. He goes, I saw glutathione on there. Do you recommend that brand Symbiotica?
Yes, we do. Because Gary Brecka says so. Yeah. So obviously most of the world wakes up early. We don't have real jobs. We're childless. We don't wake up early. Right. So it's like I was working this week on a job where I had to wake up at 5:45.
Yeah.
And then it starts to happen. You do it 3 days in a row. The dull eyes flutter awake. The brain, right? It's unbelievable.
How early would you fall asleep?
Well, I've been getting tired 10:30.
Yeah.
But the other night I could barely keep my eyes open past 9:30. And I go, right, this is what it is. These are the hours we're supposed to keep.
I know, man.
Like it's really, and then last night, we're deep in
hours,
kitchen nightmares. It's all watching kitchen nightmares every night. So cozy. Falling asleep,
when you're into
passing out.
that.
Couldn't keep my eyes open past. I mean, this was last night. It was
and then you sprint to bed like okay.
No, what I love, falling asleep on the couch, pure heaven. And then my favorite thing, not to regress, but I love being awoken and then taken to bed.
Right.
Yeah.
Carried?
No, but led with love.
Here, look.
Incredible dinner last night at Holy Basil in Atwater Village here in Los Angeles.
What did you have?
Did
you get your own appetizer?
Food. Yeah, actually.
Or
no, family style, but
I'm not around.
Really fabulous, and a vermicelli that I'll never forget, which is a pad see ew vermicelli. Unfucking believable. By the way, we're teasing something new here on the podcast, because if you're listening to us free, don't worry, I'm not going to start doing an ad for this premium subscription, but let's just say this. I have a new tinted sunscreen that I paid out of pocket for. It's a makeup item that I'm obsessed with. And if you want to know what it is, you're going to have to become a premium subscriber. And it's unreal.
We'll do our rundown at the end of this ep. Part 4, and that'll be on the premium. Dig?
Yeah, folks. You heard it here first.
Folks, I hope see you in part 4. What's it called at the end of the movie when the credits roll and then the other thing happens? Post roll? What is it?
If you want to know the other special vitamin that I'm going to start integrating, you're going to have to pay too, folks. Listen, it sounds mean, it sounds cruel, but it's just we got to make $1 here. I'm also over here going, oh God, plastics are in everything, right? I'm going down the rabbit hole of.
You saw that article?
No. I mean, what? Every article my whole life. But what do you mean?
No, there's a new level.
Oh, no.
I didn't read it. I saw a headline. Okay, but it was like.
What did it say?
A tablespoon rock size of plastic, like a rock of plastic found in someone's brain.
Yeah, I believe it.
Like slowly,
And listen, I have to change my life meditation or else. And there's no one to blame but myself. But I need to go far away. I need to go on like a 10-day silent retreat or something, or just put my phone down. I can't.
You know, if it doesn't happen in-house, Kate, it never will.
I know.
I almost
But to kickstart?
Don't believe in the kickstart. It hurts, okay? Because all I want to do is, the writing retreat as the kickstart to...
Right.
It's going to hurt as much day one in your own house.
Yeah.
If you can't build the habit inside you.
It's over.
I don't know. Maybe that's extreme. Maybe that's self-punishing, but I've been burned too many times by thinking I can create it elsewhere.
The mornings, it's this simple though. 10 minutes, wake up, don't look at it, just 10 minutes, anything but the phone. You can live a new life.
Well, my morning module, which is on a little green index card.
What's your morning module?
Have I told you about my morning tray yet?
No.
So I have a tray, okay? It's mint green, and I think I got it at IKEA, but, I have labeled it with my label maker, my P-Touch, my brother P-Touch.
Mm-hmm.
It says morning.
Okay.
Okay, it's sitting near the foot of my bed on a little mini dresser. What's on it? Meds, okay? The med that I take every morning. Usually this is chaos that happens sometimes in the morning, okay? I'm like, I do it instinctually, and then I forget if I've done it, and I say, Chris, did I just take my Wellbutrin? And he goes, I don't know, because it's so familiar.
I thought you had the little timer thing on it.
I do, but I forget about the timer. So the pill gets taken before I leave my room, before I even leave my bed.
Got it.
I've got a B12, whatever, I forget. Spritz. I've got a D supplement. Spritz. I've got a few other, supplements on the tray. And then what else do I have? Oh, and my journal sits there. And my second journal, the dream journal. Oh, and now I got a new thing. Are you ready? So.
And are you writing in it first thing?
Well, I've been a little sloppy with that, okay? I mean, the dream journal, yes. I mean, if I have it, I remember, okay? But my upgrade, I have a full bottle of Mountain Valley, okay? I don't drink a lot of water, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I've got Mountain Valley spring water. It sits on the tray and a glass. I go, people have been doing this for ages. A glass and a carafe. You could even buy one if you want to be one of those women, okay? So to take the various supplements, I have water ready to go right there. And I pour it into a glass. So I'm not chugging from yesterday's Mountain Valley like a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's morning module. Trying to think if there's anything. Oh, and then it's like, meditate, spiritual, whatever, question mark. I think I have morning pages on there right now. It's, sunshine, 15 in the eyeballs.
Sunshine in the eyes. 15 minutes? That's a fucking lot.
I think.
You're joking me. 15 minutes?
You're supposed to try to get 15. So got to stack that.
Oy vey.
And I've got an evening module. Sometimes they're a little overly ambitious. Includes tidying up.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever do this at night specifically? Like tidy up from the day?
Yeah. Well, I found my partner's extremely neat.
Wow.
Yeah. Which is huge.
That was mine, actually.
And I found that, all the cliches are true, right? Waking up and the kitchen is spotless.
Unreal.
Changes your life.
Unbelievable. I mean, I'm so fixated on these new improvements. So I've got morning tray, I've got evening tray, I've got out the door tray. I think I told you about all this, but it didn't stick the first time, I guess. So fuck it. So yeah, so I've got one that says out the door.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all the shit that I need to take with me when I leave. It includes SPF. Mm-hmm. It's like I'm not going out that door without putting on some SPF.
Well, I have to say, One Skin, I think my favorite body SPF now is officially the One Skin body SPF. It's so moisturizing.
I'll be bleeping that and saving that.
I love it. I want to bathe
for the
in
end. Wait.
And yeah.
Have you been spiritually?
How have I been?
Yeah, spiritually, emotionally, let's say.
I feel connected right now. I was away from God for a while, but I'm back. I'm getting back.
Remember when you said God's my friend?
Mm-hmm. No, I don't actually, but I believe you.
Because I was like, saw this thing about like, God can handle your wrath. And you're like, but God's my friend.
What's the deal with Sheila Jeet?
Who?
Symbiotica makes it.
Oh.
Also, I'm having a love affair. Someone told me, because I've been drinking Cortados for years, okay? And Cortados is basically what I do every morning. I've got the Breville Bambino there. I'm pulling
Because
a
that's
couple
like a
shots.
short, it's a small steamed milk, right?
Yeah, it's like I don't want a full latte, but I do want milk.
They're always like, I think what you mean is a cortado when I order what I want, and then I always forget.
Well, somebody was making fun of me saying a cortado is like very hip right now. Like it's back, like it's a trend getting a cortado, which now I feel embarrassed that there I am ordering my cortado. Like
when the trend catches up to how you live your life and you're briefly Trenley.
I know. Trenley.
My daughter, Trenley.
It's so good.
I want to talk more about saffron. It's not cheap. Okay.
Honey, it ain't cheap. I looked it up and I was like,
no, because you see, like, if you research saffron on
it's coconut milk base.
Yeah. On Reddit and stuff, people are like, my saffron harvest for the year. And it's like, because, it's I think it's like the most expensive spice per weight or whatever, because one of those little threads. And
I love the flavor of
Dr. Greger
saffron.
had like 4 videos. Okay. Literally like helps with age-related macular degeneration.
The brain.
Like dementia.
Major for brain.
Yeah. Mood. ADHD.
By the way, you know what's so delicious that I used to make, Jacqueline? Saffron rice. Yeah. You literally make rice the way you make rice, and you just goddamn throw a thread of saffron in there. And it's beautiful. It does this little burst of color in the middle of the rice.
See,
I made some gorgeous sushi rice the other night.
No, I wonder if you had saffron. And by the way, this is going to be an issue. Saffron or saffron? Because
I say saffron.
Yeah, me too. Even though it's probably like saffron. Whatever. Point is, could you get the therapeutic dose in the rice alone, do you think? Depends on how dense you go. But they always say less is more with saffron. Do you see what I'm saying though?
Really?
What if part of your dinner was always saffron rice? Would it be what I believe is 30 grams? That can't be right. Something
That's
like that they say. Because I want the therapeutic dose that they studied. And I want it daily.
Well, how do you get it?
Pills? Well, the fullest says a therapeutic dose. And then I simply couldn't wait. I ordered out of pocket. It arrived today. It's waiting downstairs. Okay.
So you mean the huge pouch or the glass thing?
The pouch, because I am also completely I'm trying to, as I believe I've shared, trying to get more back into the chai, sort of not just coffee. And I'll say it on every episode until someone has the answer for me.
Mm-hmm.
We're no longer fucking around with the whole, we don't care that, tea is leaching the bags, blah, blah, and the whole, like, we no longer don't not care. Or, you know what I'm trying to say? We care, okay? I can't live like this anymore, melting the plastic.
No.
Tea pigs. Tea pigs?
Oh.
It's that brand with like, they all. It's
the triangle.
Pyramid.
Yeah,
right?
Of course.
And then I'm going, so anyway, everyone knows. I've been talking about for weeks. No one has answered the call. Hole in the marketplace. Maybe that's one of our first products. Okay, but because guess what I can't do? Brew tea loose. It's too hard, man.
It's a nightmare.
It's hell on earth.
By the way, it's an entire lifestyle adjustment.
And
it's a personality. Tea is a personality disorder at this point.
Well, when you add up the sheer hours devoted to trying to get that shit out of the strainer into what, I ask you, into another strainer, because how are you going to get, when the stuff is caked in the strainer, right? What's the easiest way to get it out? Hose it with water. Where can you do that? In the sink. Now it's in the strainer of the sink. How do you clean that? Hack it over the boom, over a trash. Okay, and there's still little ones in there, and then what do those do? Go down the drain? It's like it's a solutionless hell. So we have 2 options, Kate. Everything's cheap, quality, or time, right? Mm-hmm. Time, money, and you can either have it good and cheap, but not fast.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Right.
You can have it cheap and
fast, but not good.
No, that was the same one we just said. We just said it in reverse.
You can have it good and fast, but not cheap.
Good and fast, right? Not cheap. And then what else is there? It's actually like it's like a cliche, but it's actually like so genius when you think about it. I'm just staring at this. Good, cheap, fast. What's the one we're missing? Fast and cheap won't be good. Cheap and good won't be fast. Good and fast won't be cheap. Okay. Okay. Anyway. Point is, We have two options. We research and we find some kind of paper bag and we build our own tea bags at home with quality
Hemp
loose.
tea bags. I think they do that.
But what are they made of?
Hemp, sweetheart.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and by the
No
way,
adhesive?
this is what I'm talking
You just
about. This shit's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
When was the last time that you needed to go to a doctor, but you pushed it off? You've made the excuse that I'm too busy, I don't need help, it'll heal on its own. Or if you're like me, you're paralyzed by indecision, you don't know how to book an appointment or which doctor to even go to. We've all been there, and booking a doctor's appointment is just one of the most daunting elements of life at times. But thanks to ZocDoc, there's no reason to delay. They make it so easy to find and book a doctor who's right for you. With ZocDoc, you have options. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. This is life-changing. We're talking about booking in-network appointments with more than 100,000 doctors across every specialty, from mental health to dental health, primary care to urgent care, whatever it is that you might need. I am really excited about ZocDoc. I've heard about ZocDoc from very trusted sources for a while, and so it's really a thrill to dive in myself. And join me now in deciding to stop putting off making doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/hags to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc, ZocDoc.com/hags, ZocDoc.com/hags.
Oh, I thought this was interesting because someone once said to me, they were like, just so you know, your red receipts are on. Okay. And I was like, oh, I know. Like, I'm not ashamed of the fact that you can see a text and still not be in a position to be able to reply to it. You know what I mean?
Of course. Oh, well, by the way, that is a huge part of life because also.
Yeah, I saw it. I lifted up and saw it.
This happened to me recently because we've all had our feelings hurt or felt overlooked by someone we sent a text, we don't hear back, right? But then you have to go, it's modern life. You know, you have to know that. And so this happened to me just the other day. Someone sent me a, 3-inch text, nice text. And I went, aw, and then, looked up and was swept into the current of life. And not responding was no reflection of my being touched by the text or my warm feelings toward this person. And it was like, days later, like waking up in a cold sweat. Oh my God, I never responded.
I just remembered one right now that's lingering.
And then I'll go even further with this. The only response I could summon was to heart the text. I know what you're thinking. This is cold-blooded.
It's not.
And there's some text here. I mean,
you know what is hostile? I mean, I know people love pointing out that like emoji or whatever. So this is already a cliche, but there's something a little, or maybe not hostile, there's something a little funky about exclamation point. And sometimes it's the only thing to do, to throw one back, to go, holy shit. Right?
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. It's weird. But Kate, this is all to say, they said it to me like, just so you know, like kind of like they were trying to be like, I see that you see my texts and don't reply right away.
We're going to sidebar and I need to know exactly who this is.
It wasn't like, maybe I'm making it sound like even more. I just mean it was like,
by the way,
I'm not doing a perfect impression. Point is, your red receipts are on, and I haven't wanted to tell you directly because I don't want to imply that I think you owe anyone.
Right, I'm just telling you so you know.
Because.
Oh, by the way, red receipts, this is terrifying.
So yours are on.
Are
you hearing me?
Mine?
Yes.
Jacqueline, you're kidding me. Wait, hang on. So you just told me a story about someone else telling you this, but you're telling me this about mine?
So this is what I'm saying, Kate. I'm saying, like yesterday I saw, and I'm so used to your red receipts being on.
Mine?
Yes, that I like don't even think about it, right? And so, and mine are probably on. I don't even know, right? So, but every time, the moments that I'm about to go, your red receipts are on, okay? Yeah. I've sort of like stopped myself because I'm like, oh, I'll tell her in person. Literally don't want it to be like, and your red receipts
by the way
on.
This is Huge.
I know.
By the way, no, I'm looking. I just saw it. Send red receipts. Now I'm going. So our phones are doing this to us, guys. Because I remember a long time ago, someone also said, hey, FYI, your red receipts are on. And I said, well, I've never turned them on as long as I've lived.
Right.
Because
maybe it's
who
the
in
new
God's
default
name does that? No, I'm checking right now. You're right. Ours were on.
It's an interesting idea. I'm trying to go, what would be the benefit of red receipt? Okay.
That's a really good one.
I have an idea.
My mom has them, which I like because I like knowing, okay, she saw the text.
I guess it could work in the field, okay?
Right, like, exactly.
You know that your handler...
Yeah. You're like, pull from the left.
Without them buzzing you back saying, copy.
Got it, copy.
Exfiltration coming. Sort of one-way communication, something interesting about that.
This, by the way, I know everyone can't see right now. Marionette lines popping. Should I on air buy a fucking Pure Lift?
Well... maybe I'll, oh my God, should we buy out a pocket right now?
Live.
Feel the pain.
Oh my God.
I'm going to go check it.
Let's look at this. Pure Lift. Okay, because there's a lot to say. Wait, am I seeing a sale? There can't be a sale.
Because it's the Pure Lift Labs. Or.
Okay, I'm seeing
they're also sold through Face Gym. Wait, really?
I'm seeing $4.99 marked down to $3.99.
Except here's interesting, Kate. Pure Lift Pro Edition. $7.99. Face Gym.
Fuck.
How can this be?
That is brutal.
Maybe it's 2 in 1. Like maybe it's literally it's 2.
What do you mean it's 2? 2 for 1?
Wait, I'm trying to understand. There's 2 in the thing, but I can't tell if they're just standing there like to show themselves off or not.
Oh right, that has to be that they're showing themselves off.
Yeah, it really looked like they were saying there's 2 and they're different sizes. It's an issue of depth. $7.99 Pure Lift Pro Edition.
$799. Holy shit.
The $4.99 one, which looks closer to the model I had. And then there's the idea, 1 star someone gave it.
Ooh, here we go.
Such a bummer when you get to when it's all these reviews and you're soaring like with the positivity. And then you get a negative one and you're just like.
That happened to me recently. I was reading because I've been so off Lima. I was reading about Lima, and then I saw someone be like, this is a total scam. And I was like, whoa.
No.
And it worked. I was like, damn.
Shit. What were they claiming was scam about it?
They just were like, it's not real. Doesn't do shit.
So, all right, we're talking marionette lines.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all the massage girls, all the facial massage girls.
I know.
On IG, they're telling us.
What are they telling us?
I'll tell you. Hold on. I gotta find you. Last night in bed, there I am watching it. I'm like, how did this happen? How did this get in the way of my module? How am I in bed with the phone watching those videos? Anyway, so what they're telling us, Kate, basically it's all about platysma, okay? What? Pulling everything down. The platysma is like that apron that goes all the way down here, okay?
Oh my God.
They're always showing it. It's a whole, it's like,
Oh, that's why it is. Because isn't it almost counterintuitive? It feels like a tight neck would tighten your face.
Well, this is the question, Kate. Some muscles overworked, some under. If you've got this muscle tight, then the other one is slackened and weak. See, another business idea, but when Face Gym first launched, okay, I actually was like, okay, here we go.
sorry, I'm laughing at this. In this podcast, because it's years of this podcast, and we have been begging about a Face Gym for 17 years.
Begging to go?
No, begging to get a face. I'm sorry, begging Pure Lift. Pure Lift. We've been begging for the Pure Lift for so long, and just the eavesdroppers, just hearing. I'm just imagining being on the other end, being like, these fucking bitches. Shut the hell up.
They love it. We tune in. It's like why I tune into goddamn Taylor Sheridan shows.
I don't even know who that is.
I know. I've told you about him in the past, Yellowstone and Landman.
Oh, of course.
It's just I want to hear Billy Bob walk around and say darling, it's just
Yeah,
so
totally,
here
totally.
us begging about, put you to sleep
You're
with
right.
us begging about Pure Lift. Anyway, but wait. So
The muscles.
a couple things. And then, the overactive DAO, the orbiculus anterior depressor.
The hell is
or whatever.
DAO?
It's all the, this is all I get served on Instagram. It's this here. Okay. And it's all right, okay. No, that's great. They're do it. The new people, okay, they're do it, get it really fucking strong, okay? Work it. And then stress. They're like, it's contract and then release.
Stressful.
It's interesting because I come back to this again and again. I don't actually care that's you know what it is? Everyone's like this. They care about what they care about. Everyone's vain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some people just don't find this particular element of aging, whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, structurally, I'm interested in anything. Oh, but wait, Kate. When Face Gym first came out and I heard about it, I go, holy shit, that is an idea, okay? That's an idea. You go in, it's fucking however long it is. It literally is a workout, okay, that probably starts somewhere at the shoulders, if we're being honest. They would get to the point where it's the whole body because everything it starts at the feet. The asshole is the
why does
thing.
this happen? Why isn't someone teaching this group classes? Hey, come here. We're going to teach you how to do facial massage.
Okay, and you go in and do the workout there.
Yeah.
Okay,
and then you learn it, and then you can do it at home.
And you go in, you go for a hardcore session, and you're doing all the manipulation and the whole thing. When I first went to Face Gym, I won't lie, disappointed. Okay, that it was passive. That I'm just lying there, and they're
just doing your face. Yeah,
they define it. They go cardio. They go cardio, weightlifting. They actually like branded it like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the cardio was like them flapping your face really fast.
You. Yeah. Well, I got a text. I was texting with a unbelievably gorgeous woman who was like, "This is the buckle massage woman."
The one to go to?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm interested. And it wasn't Kosha? It was someone else?
Some woman that comes to your house and gives you like an unbelievable buckle massage.
Wow. You have to work the right muscles and release them, and it's a goddamn.
It's a tough job.
It's more involved than your average workout program. I mean, if you were really going to do it,
it's like working out itself is a huge thing. Working out, getting yourself to that, and now you got to do it to your face. I mean, it
really is a weird time of you know, Instagram, like just like flooded with people who proudly have no credentials. Fine. Wild West. I'll take it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
But laying it down, like, here's how it is. Like, they're like, what people don't realize is, but actually, okay.
Yeah.
And then, like, you were talking about, like, because I get served a lot of chiropractic videos where they do these neck cracks and there's emotional releases. And you were like,
Jesus.
It's not safe. It's not safe. And then I was looking something up. They were like, I know an ER doctor who said it happens more than you think. Like, fucking slicing the artery or something. Like
the arteries, the vessels in your neck are so fucking fragile. There are chiropractors who know what they're doing, whatever, but this shit is not something you just go down to the fucking corner and get your neck snapped. It's like, please be careful, everyone. I had someone recently, I had a woman doing acupuncture on me. Not my current woman who I was like changed my life, but my other woman, the one who I didn't break up with. I just stopped going. I'm scared to even reach out for a super bill. And she was like, would you mind if I did a neck adjustment? And I was like, yeah, let's not do that, sweetie pie.
Because they love it.
Yeah. And I'm sure, listen, I was going to a chiropractor when I had my tailbone issue years ago, and it was the only thing that relieved the pain. And I thought, oh my God, I'm cured. And then like 2 hours later it would come back. But I remember because she was my age, and fully putting your body into someone, you know what I mean? It's like, she's young and she's snapping my spine. And it was fucking scary. And I remember looking over, she had like an 8x10. Is that big? It was bigger than 8x10 photo of her child.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to tell me what, and I'll tell you.
And we were the same age.
It's like a headshot.
Yes, it was like a headshot of her son, her baby son. And she was my age. And I was like, this is something's. And now they do baby, and people are doing I don't know, the internet, just Instagram.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Babies get
their first
necks adjusted. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
It was like served 19 times. This what was it called? C-section adjustment. They're like, so you were like,
wait, what?
Lifted out by your head or something, and it was another emotional release where it's like C-section, and they were like crack your neck and you're saved. I mean, it's like I want to be inspired by the healing practices. It's like, sell me.
Yeah. I'm right here.
There is something about that guy. Stop chasing pain. You get fed him?
No.
It's like his account is called Stop Chasing Pain.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I saw him do something. Maybe he was the C-section guy. I do like watching people
get transformed, break down crying. Yeah, totally.
Visit BerlantNovak.supercast.com to sign up for a premium subscription. You can pay out of pocket. The out-of-pocket plan is $5 a month. What does it get you? Ad-free audio. None of this.
None of
Bonus
this
content.
chatter.
Extras, behind the scenes, audio, video,
Access
little
to
things.
extras that we haven't even planned yet. Extras
don't
that
even
are
know
going
what
to
we're gonna
shock
put on
you.
there.
You know what you're also going to get on premium that you're not going to get on the free feed? Specific product recommendations and obsessions of ours. We're going to strategically, and I'm sorry, but conceal specific brands so that only the subscribers get them. Again, if you are a free listener, we love you. We appreciate you. We want to thank you because we are now independent. So at the $5 level or the $10 level, you are directly helping us produce. Not helping us produce. You are producing the show.
In addition to the bonus content at the $5 level, your merch discount is a hearty 15% off. You ready for $10 a month? A little something we call a dear friend. If you're a dear friend, you get, of course, the ad-free audio. You get all the bonus content we were just talking about. You get a monthly bonus full video episode. For those of you who just love to kick back and watch, this is a full episode video just for the $10 tier.
And I really can't tell you, if you are supporting us at any level, how much it means. You have our gratitude runneth over, and it's because of you that we're able to keep doing this show. So thank you.
Again, that's BerlantNovak.supercast.com, or just go over to Instagram and find the link in the bio.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you go, we're there.
Are you falling asleep to reading? Oh no, you're watching TV.
I gotta start reading though.
I'm opening
again.
books. I'm opening them in the center, read a little, keep it moving.
Well, Zadie Smith did an unbelievable interview with, I don't even know what, maybe it was Ezra Klein or something. Like maybe it's from a million years ago. I don't even know. But she doesn't have a phone. She doesn't have a cell phone. And she's like, yeah, kids can't do it. And she's very sympathetic. Yeah. She's like, I get it. Like if I had one, I would just constantly be looking at it. She was like, so I like always have a book.
No, the abstainer is the one who gets it the most. I mean, it's like.
No, exactly. And I'm like, that is the way to live. And she was like, her and her husband, I believe, like they fucking don't have smartphones. And she's like, I will say like a couple times a year, there's like a travel meltdown. Like there's some ticket that you need the QR code. You know, she was like, there is something a couple times a year that's like, oh my God, like I need the phone. Or she's just like, it's not, I just don't do it. Can you imagine? And Jacqueline, and I was having fantasies.
Yeah.
I was like, what if I went a year? Right. It seems impossible. Like it seems actually impossible. Not without a phone. I can't go that hard.
It takes a little setup. I just can't. Okay.
But
I started composing because I'm going to put a thing on my text messages to alleviate my own concern that I haven't alerted people that I'm only looking at my phone twice a day, blah, blah, blah. This fear of like their confusion weighing on me. So I'm trying to set up an auto reply.
Can you do that?
You know, it's not as direct as you think.
So that you send a text and it goes, hi, FYI, like
Yeah, I'm with my rooster. Yeah. It's not as easy as it should be, but there are ways. Like it's like something like you use the driving mode, you make it manual with a custom message, you manually turn it on, etc. But composing that message is interesting. Okay. I was trying it and I was like sort of imagining what you would think and feel when you got it, you know, like different people, you know, and it's like.
You don't have to worry about me getting it.
What?
I said, you don't have to worry about me getting it.
What do you mean?
Like I wouldn't have a reaction.
No, right. I just mean like in my mind, I'm kind of playing it out. Like people text me, this goes back. Do I stand by it? You know, and it's like, what do you write? You know, it's like the need to explain oneself and defend, right? Like, so I found myself like starting to be like, I am near a mental breakdown.
You say my life has become unmanageable.
Yeah. I started to write like due to extreme blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, I was like, this has become the option, you know, in case of emergencies, text Chris.
Right.
And then I started writing like, I will check my email, you know, twice a day. Okay. You know, I will check and I will check my email twice a day. I will check the text messages, you know, whatever. Like that I'm going, why does everyone deserve a daily promise of showing up to a desk for them. Like,
the truth
what?
is, I don't think you have to say anything
Other than
no, period. I mean, I think people like my partner's always like, you respond to like, they're just like, don't respond.
right.
Like, wow. I'm like dutifully responding to like
anything.
like scammers. Yeah. I'm like anything.
Well, it is. Yeah. It's this,
I look so much like George Washington. Sorry. I'm holding a coin in my
let
hand.
me see him. Wait, let me see him.
The profile. That's how I feel.
No way. I'm really sitting with it. Hold on. Well, okay. That's good impression. It's just not, Kate.
Okay, good. Thank for the love of Christ. In God we trust. Is it, by the way, I picked this up because I go, it's a shiny quarter from 2022. It's kind of unbelievable they're still printing these things.
I know. You ever go to the Mint? It was like a school trip type of thing.
Mm-mm.
I'm just taking a look, seeing what the neighbors are up to. All right. But I'm thinking to relieve my own anxiety of them worrying, just an auto reply, like I've profoundly, like, I'm off, you know.
And then you can just say, I'm away from my desk, like back when I can or whatever.
Yeah.
You know
profoundly,
yeah,
due to
unwell.
profound,
yeah, due to profound mental illness,
or go away.
Yeah, exactly. I think, you know what? I think you and I have never done, because I was listening again. I've been listening to these podcasts the last week that are like humiliating podcasts.
Humiliating to you that you listen.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Like, you're not going to tell us which ones.
Like, I've been going hard listening to like Mel Robbins.
I forget. Is Mel Robbins like a self-help person?
For sure.
Yeah, I thought so. And
she's like, something about the way she talks, I'm like, it feels like someone's mother that I went to high school with. It's like familiar. But she was talking to some like neuroscientists, whatever. Mm-hmm. And they're talking about manifestation. And it's like, I can't, like, have you? I think the answer is no. You've never made a vision board, right?
Literally have.
Oh, you have? Did you glue it down? Because they're saying if you don't glue it down, it doesn't work.
That's so funny. First of all, whatever, the magic you create yourself works.
Well, that's for sure. But here's what I was talking about the vision board thing. Because I'm like, is it really still magazines? And I'm going, yeah, it's still magazines.
Yeah, my biggest issue with vision board culture is the grab a stack of your favorite magazines, okay?
Like a beautiful woman on vacation.
On a beach. Yeah. It's like this. I mean, I've made, I would say, like, truly made two. Like, I made one hardcore depression sort of coming out, like, just in this period of convalescence at my parents' house, and where I was like meditating, yoga, like I was like whatever, and I made this mandala, like that was the base, and then I really did it. Mm-hmm. And then like several years ago, I was like, I'm gonna explore this. I'm gonna do an intuitive ass one, okay? Where I'm not, where there's nothing like, there's not like comedy special, okay?
Yeah.
It's like just like stuff that's like a picture of like,
it's like feelings.
Beetlejuice, like from the 80s, like was on it, like just sort of like, because it makes me laugh when he's like at the whorehouse, like I don't know, like I was just like, I want that. Okay? Yeah. Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Like, and there were like other images. Like there was like, an intuitive vision board.
I really want to see it so badly.
It really depends how you do it, what you bring to it.
I can't fathom, like, I know it sounds like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, but I don't know if I can submit to the language of the vision board. Like I just.
No, this is what I'm saying. So that's why I also bristle at, have you done a vision board? Sure have, I looked online. They told me what to do. You know what I mean? It's like, no. Yeah. Okay. But for lack of a better word, sit there. And I the magazine thing, to me, it evokes group situations where they've got stacks and stacks of magazines for everyone to sit together with the scissors and gab and put together their thing. And then you're limited by literally advertisements. Like that's what you're cutting out.
It's like an Aperol spritz on the ocean. Like, well, I want that. But
so what I would sometimes do was more like I did a thing once where I made a graphic. Like I placed myself on this like huge stage, like with red curtains, like I'm filming my special, like kind of thing. I did
Look what happened.
I did end up filming a sketch with red curtains and a big special. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, and when there's some discomfort when you're doing it, you're like, this is embarrassing, kind of. I don't know. It's not gonna hurt.
That's for sure.
It's like you're so embarrassed of your dream that you can't even bear to write it down.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know. Everything's real. It's all real. Everything's real.
You know what I did today? Resisted compulsive. I don't know if it's compulsive, but I love to shop. I love clothes. I love to shop. I love to go shopping with my partner. It's really fun. I almost bought this skirt today. And then I thought, do the thing that they always say. Think about it. Think about it.
Go home.
Go home. Think about it.
Still want it?
I forgot about it. So it feels like I saved $200. Feels like I saved $250 because I didn't buy it.
Oh yeah. You go home, you go. You just go. I got the thrill.
Yeah. And then you get, there's a second thrill of, then you say, if you don't buy it, if you buy it, you have the thrill of that. If you don't buy it, you have the thrill of the saved cash.
Right. And which one's better? No, it reminds me of something like that. Like there was something. Well, I've been having that with delivery because we've been eating Instant Pot meals.
By the way, I almost bought it again.
Yeah.
Talk to me about dinner.
In the hag shop.
Give me an Instant Pot dinner.
My model is in the hag shop.
Give me an Instant Pot dinner.
They've asked. They want to know exactly which one, and that's it. Well, right now it is not about complicated, okay? It's about getting a grain in there, getting some beans in there, getting all manner of vegetables, and then choosing your spices, and that's really it. I tried freezing that date, realized I don't have a microplaner, so I can't really test it yet.
I forgot about that. I need to do that.
Now, the problem is not a lot of water content in the date, I'm noticing, which is why, like, I had it in there and I was like, it didn't really freeze. It's in the way I imagined it would. See what I'm saying? But it's still.
I can imagine that.
Still in the mix. It's still something I'm thinking a lot about.
For those who missed it, Jacqueline was talking about freezing a date and then microplaning it on top of things for a sweet kick. We should go.
All right. Love you.
Love you.
Visit BerlantNovak.supercast.com to sign up for a premium subscription. You can pay out of pocket. The out-of-pocket plan is $5 a month. What does it get you? Ad-free audio. None of this.
None of this
content,
chatter.
Extras, behind the scenes, audio, video,
access to
things.
Extras that we haven't even planned yet. Extras that are
know
going
what
to
we're gonna
shock
put on
you.
there.
You know what you're also going to get on premium that you're not going to get on the free feed? Specific product recommendations and obsessions of ours. We're going to strategically, and I'm sorry, but conceal specific brands so that only the subscribers get them. Again, if you are a free listener, we love you. We appreciate you. We want to thank you because we are now independent. So at the $5 level or the $10 level, you are directly helping us produce. Not helping us produce. You are producing the show.
In addition to the bonus content at the $5 level, your merch discount is a hearty 15% off. You ready for $10 a month? A little something we call a dear friend. If you're a dear friend, you get, of course, the ad-free audio. You get all the bonus content we were just talking about. You get a monthly bonus full video episode. For those of you who just love to kick back and watch, this is a full episode video just for the $10 tier.
And I really can't tell you, if you are supporting us at any level, how much it means. You have our gratitude runneth over, and it's because of you that we're able to keep doing this show. So thank you.
Again, that's BerlantNovak.supercast.com, or just go over to Instagram and find the link in the bio.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you go, we're there.